You said that we bury our friends in the morning, we protest in the afternoon, and we dance all night. And that is the legacy of our movement right now. And so you also taught me that we can still believe in Nashville, not the Nashville of these racist like Kid Rock, Morgan Wallen, Jason Aldean, but the Nashville that stands up to white supremacy. The Nashville that stands up against transphobia, Islamophobia, homophobia. And so, fuck white supremacy, fuck Marsha Blackburn, fuck Bill Lee, fuck gentrification, and power to the people of Shut down Nashville. Let's shut some shit down. Let's shut that Elon Musk tunnel down. Let's shut down the state capitol. And let's stand up together. Thank you. I love you, my friend. Power to the people.
The incomparable Hayley Williams brought out State Rep Justin Jones. It was simply electric. For those who don't know, Jones and Williams' politics are aligned. This photo is from last year. With Jones,
what we are challenging today is not simply about a position, but it's about a system based off of plantation politics, a system based off of white supremacy, a system based off of this abuse of power under the guise of a man named Cameron Sexton. My message to Cameron Sexton is whether you acknowledge the appointment or not, these people are the people's voices, are the ultimate authority. And my message to Cameron Sexton is that your attack on democracy, thank you, because it's galvanized a nationwide movement, starting here in Nashville, as an international repercussions. The world is watching Tennessee. The world is watching Tennessee. And it's not going to stop today, because it's not about a title or a position, but it's about the power of the people.
his politics remain pure.
I came from community organizing. I recognize that our generation brings this urgency to our body of politics, brings this moral clarity, and that's what's needed in a state, especially like a state like mine in Tennessee, to address the crises that we're facing with our economy, with democracy, with this rise in white nationalism, with the environment. I'm entering into these chambers, I'm entering into the legislature, not to make friends, but to make change, the change that our generation is calling for when we see what's going on in our communities. Multiracial democracy, something that they're fearful of, this new energy that is coming in, unbowed and unapologetic for what we're asking and demanding for our constituents. And so when Senator Jackson told me I was worthless, I was getting on the elevator the first week, it was just a reminder that I'm in a hostile environment that is very threatened by the vision of what we represent.
And in the face of white supremacy, no matter how hard the racists try, he remains utterly defiant. Now remember who we're talking about here, okay? It's Hayley freaking Williams.
There are so many other issues that I'm personally super passionate about. There's so many things going wrong right now, and it's just so overwhelming. It's really overwhelming. Even like for me with a platform, it's very overwhelming to know how to move through what's happening in the world right now. But because I'm thinking so much tonight about women and the way that I keep hearing Trump and JD Vance talk about and Elon Musk talk about, it just sounds like we're just fucking factories or something. Guys, if you think we deserve rights, if you believe that, I don't know how yet. You might have to figure that out on your own, but please show up. Please fucking show up.
So when she brings someone out, it is because she is not only supportive, but shows how impassioned she is on the subject.
GOP-dominated House voting to expel 2 young Democratic lawmakers because they had taken part in a gun control protest. It didn't escape notice that Representatives Justin Jones and Justin Pearson are black, while their white colleague Gloria Johnson also protested, but she survived being kicked out.
Jones, along with Justin Pearson, would be expelled for speaking out against gun violence.
Why were those 2 expelled and you weren't?
Well,
I think it's pretty clear I'm a 60-year-old white woman, and they are two young black men.
It wouldn't hold. And he continues speaking out in his native Tennessee.
Literally having a Nazi march here in downtown Nashville. White supremacists talking about white supremacist neo-Nazism, talking about deporting folks and just racial hatred. This is what we're seeing here in Nashville.
Where's your faces? Where's your criminal faces? Cowards! Cowards!
Going after Kid Rock, not only a must, but also very warranted.
There's going to be a halftime show. I know some folks are going to be a little bit triggered by an artist named Bad Bunny. But I want to just make an announcement that before you rage tweet, Bad Bunny's from Puerto Rico, and Puerto Rico is a part of America. They have American citizenship because of colonization. So I want to just give you some information before we see a few racist tweets. Secondly, I know some of you are going to be watching the bootleg Temu version of the halftime show that Turning Point and MAGA is doing with a man named Kid Rock. Kind of weird. He's a grown man named Kid Rock. But he has lyrics about liking underage girls, which is called pedophilia. And I think we should be a little uncomfortable by that. I know that's very common right now in the White House, but I think that we should not support people who have lyrics about liking underage girls. So Kid Rock, shameful. I hope you all tune into Bad Bunny. It's some good music. Get some culture and enjoy.
Recall a previous story we covered. Teen Vogue's Ashley Carter wrote, Paramore frontwoman Hayley Williams rejected a Tennessee resolution honoring the band's success after House Republicans refused to pass a similar honor for fellow Tennessee musician Allison Russell. In a statement, Williams called out lawmakers for their, quote, blatant racism, close quote, among other critiques. More from Teen Vogue. After Paramore won 2 Grammys this year for Best Rock Album and Best Alternative Music Performance, marking the first time a woman-led band has ever won Best Rock Album, Rep. Justin Jones put forth 2 resolutions in the state to honor the Tennessee native band along with Grammy-winning artist Allison Russell. While House Republicans passed Paramore's honor without question, what do you know? They would block Russell's. Paramore would repost their statement on Instagram. For those that don't know, Allison Russell is an incredibly talented musician and songwriter. Her music spans genres with strong ties to the folk Americana scenes. You might have seen her on the Grammy stage performing with the great Joni Mitchell. Oh, she's also black. She's a brilliant black woman, Williams said in a lengthy statement that was provided to local outlet The Tennessean. The blatant racism of our state leadership is embarrassing and cruel. Myself, as well as Paramore, will continue to encourage young people to show up to vote with equality in mind. In closing, I support the hell out of these two because not only are they great people, but as I stated previously, in this world, and especially this country that is just showing how far right the pendulum is swinging, they are doing their best to limit it. So please, if you can, support them. Support them at all costs. Hey, I appreciate you watching. Now, if you can, please do become a channel member by going to youtube.com/TYTsports and clicking the join button. If that's too much for you, you can just go to tyt.com/join to become a member. It helps all of us out here at the Young Turks and keeps our network afloat. In addition, you could follow me on my socials on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate the love. Have a great day.